For years, America believed it had the perfect plan to stop China from becoming an AI superpower. Cut off their chips, block NVIDIA, ban advanced semiconductors without the hardware. To train powerful models, China's AI ambitions would simply stall. It was strategic, deliberate, and it was supposed to work. But then April 2026 arrived, and everything changed. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company, released their V4 model, and it matched the best systems in the world. OpenAI, Google, Anthropic. Suddenly China was playing at their level. But here's what shook Washington to its core. V4 was trained entirely on Chinese-made chips. Not a single American component. The strategy that took years to construct collapsed in one announcement. The export controls began quietly, then escalated fast. The logic was simple and compelling. AI runs on computing power. Computing power comes from chips, so control the chips and you control the race. NVIDIA's most powerful processors were blocked from shipping to China. Companies faced restrictions. Loopholes were systematically closed. Washington was confident the technological gap would only grow wider. But while American officials celebrated each new restriction, China was taking a different path. They weren't just trying to replicate American chips. They were rethinking the entire approach. Chinese researchers focused on algorithmic efficiency, on doing more with less, on training methods that didn't require cutting-edge hardware. And quietly, their domestic semiconductor industry kept advancing, step by difficult step. The breakthrough wasn't just technical, it was strategic. DeepSeek discovered they could optimize their training process in ways American companies hadn't bothered to explore. Why would they? When you have unlimited access to the best chips, efficiency becomes an afterthought. But scarcity breeds innovation, and China had scarcity in abundance. Necessity became their greatest teacher, pushing them toward solutions no one else was seeking. By early 2026, the signs were there for anyone paying attention. Chinese AI papers were showing remarkable results with modest hardware. Industry insiders whispered about unexpected advances, but Washington remained focused on the export control framework. Convinced the restrictions were working, and then DeepSeek made their announcement, and the assumptions underlying American strategy suddenly looked dangerously flawed. The V4 release forced an uncomfortable reckoning. If China could build world-class AI without American chips, what exactly had the export controls accomplished? They'd slowed Chinese progress, certainly, but they'd also created powerful incentives for independence. Washington had assumed technological dominance was permanent. China had assumed nothing and worked accordingly. The gap between those two assumptions now defined the entire landscape. The implications ripple far beyond AI development. If export controls can't prevent technological catch-up, what tools does America actually have? If restrictions accelerate rather than prevent innovation, what's the cost of using them? And if China can compete at the highest levels without Western technology, what does that mean for the global balance of power in the decades ahead? DeepSeek V4 isn't just another AI model. It's proof that in technology, as in geopolitics, there are no permanent advantages, only temporary leads that must be defended with something more than restrictions. The race hasn't ended, it's evolved, and the strategies that seemed so certain just months ago now face their most fundamental tests. Can control ever truly replace innovation?